Hey everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings. Welcome to Memory Keeping Friday. Today I wanted to share with you guys the calendars that I'm making. So if you're new to my channel, every year I make calendars for my mom and my grandma. And these calendars are like traditional layouts. So the top part of the calendar is like a scrapbook page, and then the bottom part of it is just the calendar. My intention this year was to do like one calendar page a month, and then that way I wouldn't be crazy at the end of the year trying to get these done, and that just didn't happen. So I realized I really need to get on these so that I'm not doing it all the week before Christmas. So I wanted to show you guys my progress so far. I've taken the spiral piece out of the calendar. I just have one of these containers that I get at Michael's. I usually get them on sale. They're not that expensive, and I have a bazillion of them. And so I have another calendar in here. The last time I ordered calendars, I just ordered, this is whatever I have left. I get my calendars at Close to My Heart. I really love their calendars. They really work best for me. So I have this extra calendar in here, and then I just have the tops of the calendars that I've just unscrewed, and I just leave them right in this container. So then I just mark each calendar with the name on the front in pencil so I can erase it. This year I really tried to do the calendars exactly the same, but I just didn't always have enough designer paper to do both sides the same. So let me just show you what I've done. I do this in batch processing, the batch processing method. So what that means is I do all of one step to all of it first, and then I just move on. It's like an assembly line, and that just helps it to go faster. I feel like anyways when I'm in this place where I'm at the very end and I really need to get it done. So if you're thinking about wanting to do a calendar, it's not too late. Again, I'm doing 2 of them, and it's the second week of October. So what I do is, you guys have seen this one. This is January. And what I do is I do the top piece. These are 12 by 12. And so a piece of standard designer series paper will fit on it exactly. So I just use my ATG gun. I put a strip of glue up here on all the sides, and then I just do an X with ATG tape. That's a very aggressive tape, so it holds it really well. And then I just start in this upper corner with the designer paper, and I line it up at the top, and then it just naturally kind of falls into place on the bottom. You have to be really careful when you have that ATG adhesive and you're using that to put these on, because again, it's an aggressive adhesive, and so if you mess up or you don't line it up right, it will be miserable to get off. FYI. So what I do is I do a rotation. So I start with the first page and I do a strip down here. It looks like this without the strip of paper. So I go through and I mark all the months. So I go through and mark January through December. That just helps me keep them in order in case anything happens. And believe me, it has. I've messed up several times because of that. So I mark that, and then I just do a rotation. So right here I do a strip. I will cut January out using a die cut machine, a die or my Cricut or something. And then the next one I leave blank, and I'll stamp February. Then I'll cut out March. Then I will stamp April. Okay, so that's the first thing that I do, is I do a rotation like that. It helps the calendar to flow, and then it cuts out the work for me. I'll go through and I'll stamp all of the months that I'm stamping. I'll go through and I'll cut all the months I'm cutting all at once. So what I did tonight is I went through and I picked all of my paper. So this one you had already seen. This is January. And this is February. So I did March in this design. April, and I have a really fun idea for April. This is May. Some of this is Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. These two are Stampin' Up! Designer paper. This is an old designer paper that I had. I don't know what brand it was or where it came from. This is June, and it is Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. If you would like to get 6 months worth of free Designer Series paper, a pack a month, you can join Stampin' Up! Right now. You spend $99. You get $125 in product. You get free shipping, and then every month for 6 months, you get to pick out a free pack of Designer Series paper. If you're interested in joining, now is a great time to do that and get that free paper. July, I don't have anything for July. This would be July, and I didn't do anything for July because I'm going to use Stampin' Up! Paper, and I just need to order some more paper. I just don't have enough. This is August, and for my grandma's calendar, this is where things start getting different. August for my grandma's calendar is polka dots. No, I'm sorry, June is polka dots, and June was the solid, and then for August is polka dots again because I didn't have enough Designer Series paper. So those 2 months are a little bit different. So there is August. Here is September. October is the Halloween paper in our holiday catalog right now that I love. This is November, and it's really old paper. I remember when I got this, and it was like 4 years ago. It was when we lived in Willits. And then December is this, and I just have a huge stash of Christmas paper. I get it when it goes on clearance every year after the holidays, and this was just in that stash. And I just did this specifically because it's really great to use these designer pieces that have these designs on them because it makes it really easy. I'll probably just put a couple matted photos on this, and it'll make it really easy. So that's how far the calendars have come. I'm going to work on, let's see where, I think we're in March is what needs to be worked on. So I'll be working on this layout. Hopefully I'll have a photo up for you guys really soon. Maybe I'll try to do a traditional page on camera. I'm not sure. I just got all my stuff out. I keep this bin, and then when I'm putting paper down, when I picked all the paper tonight, it was about a 45-minute process where I just sat down and picked all the paper for each of the months. I just stick extra pieces in this container, and then that way when I go back to work on the pages, I already have everything pulled and waiting for me, and then I don't have to waste time pulling stuff or trying to remember where did I get that piece of paper, what was my idea for that. It's just kind of all in this container. And then I also just stick the calendars right in here too, and it makes it, it makes it really easy to work on. So that's where the calendars are so far. Let me know if you guys are making calendars too, if you've decided to make them for Christmas gifts, or if you're making them. I really adore the idea. I really love them. I love doing them. They're really inspiring to me. Like if I can't figure out what to do, or I'm having a hard time, like I want to craft but I can't, you know, find my creative mojo, these are really easy to work on, and it kind of inspires me to then work on other projects. These are really great to just find a scrapbooking sketch and then just apply that sketch to the layout. So anyways, I really do adore doing these. So let me know, leave me a comment below, and let me know if you're on YouTube, leave it right down below. If you're on my blog, you can leave a comment right below the blog post or over on Facebook. And let me know if you're making these calendars or if you're considering it, if you have hesitation. I would just love to hear from you what your thoughts are on the calendars. So thanks guys for coming by, and I will talk to you guys later.